Hello guys, you are watching Clarity, and this is the review of the Klipsch R6 II. The Klipsch R6 II headphones are one of the most affordable Klipsch in-ear headphones. They are stylish and they have a lot of good reviews, but are they any good? Are they musical or are they just okay? Are they good enough to be called an entry-level hi-fi product? Let's find out. The build quality of the R6 IIs are nothing special, but they are nicely made. I wouldn't call them premium, but also I wouldn't call them cheap feeling. The housing of the drivers feel firm in the hand, and also they are pretty stylish. Although the rubber part above the jack connector is pretty thin, so it can and will break if you are bending it too hard a lot of times. Sadly, it happened to me with my first pair of these. Klipsch includes these oval ear tips in 3 sizes, which have both positive and negative features. On the plus side, they isolate the outside wear pretty nicely and they can be quite comfortable on the long run. However, they are also my biggest problem with the R6 IIs. They can be really tricky to put them in just the right way. They can be too loose, but unlike most other headphones, they can be pushed in too deep also. When they are too loose in your ears, they don't isolate and the headphones sound thin, but when they are pushed in too far, they create a vacuum-like effect, which makes the sound muddy and lose its soundstage. So experiment with them and be sure to find a proper position in your ears for them. But when you do, we should talk about sound. But first, these are really easy to drive. Most phones or laptops will do that just fine. A good quality DAC and amp, of course, will improve their sound, mostly clarity-wise, but I don't feel it's really necessary for them. With that out of the way, let's talk about sound. To put it simply, I have never heard anything in this price range that would compete with the R6 II. It's really clear, it's full of life, and the imaging is very accurate. These are bass-focused headphones, there's no way around it. Definitely bass heavy, but not in the usual cheap and tacky way. The low notes are very powerful and clear, but not overpowering, and they aren't separated from the music. More like making a smooth, lush carpet for songs that have deep bass, but they are not present in songs which they don't belong to. They can go surprisingly low seemingly effortlessly, without ever distorting. The mid-range is not super special but very clear, with some warm and realistic and well-detailed vocals. You just want to lean back and relax, because this just makes soothing vocals even more sugar-coated and smooth. Also, they sound very clear with great sense of space and air, which is very rare in this price category. The highs are special though. I really adore the highs of these little Klipsch's. Most reviews say that the R6 IIs are bass heavy, but that's only half of the truth, because they have absolutely great highs, and by great I do not mean elevated at all. They are fine and refined without ever being too much. They are not sibilant, even with the most problematic of recordings. I'm really sensitive to sharp, sibilant, brittle highs, so I always appreciate when headphones manage not to do that. It's a pretty rare feat in this cheaper price category. I was able to listen to songs I couldn't on my 4XX or my Bang & Olufsen H6 because they are too sharp with that particular track. But once again, it's not because the highs are so much recessed here. I would call them level. It's more like how finely tuned and smooth they are. I think Klipsch really struck a great balance between too sharp highs and lack of details, because there's plenty of details here, but the sound always stays relaxed and warm and smooth. Whenever I want a relaxed music experience, I grab my R6 IIs. The sound stage is not huge, but good for an IEM. However, what you do get is a very precise imaging. You can hear the exact position of instruments and sometimes even the spacing between them. Overall, the sound of these headphones is out of this world for 80 euros. Actually, they made me sell my B&O H6s because they just sound better for a third of the money while being much more relaxed and suitable for more of my music. I think if you can get past the average build quality and the tricky to fit ear tips, these Klipsch's are amazing sound quality wise. They are incredible value for 80 euros and even more so, of course, at the US price of around 60 bucks. Because of the fit, I would recommend them for home use and not for sports, but for home or traveling, they are just awesome. Just lean back, relax, and enjoy your affordable, portable, warm and rich hi-fi sound. I certainly will.